approach me and they're like, I think it's so cool you married a black lady. I'd be like, oh, has its days.
Lower the hand, man.
Hair and everything. That's what I was thinking about today. I'm like, one of our guests is going to have.
Okay, kill Evan's mic because he's not supposed to be talking. We can talk now, but we don't want to be hearing him. For comedian actor Gary Owen, the race thing hits home. Literally, you did marry an African-American woman.
No, it's black.
Black?
It's black lady.
I can't keep track.
She's
I'm
from
sorry.
Oakland.
I'm sure you got it figured out by
She's
now.
from Oakland.
Let's get the Roseanne thing off the agenda right away.
Right.
Right.
What are you doing?
What was she thinking?
She what? I loved Ambien's response though.
That's
They
right.
said that we have a lot, all the side effects, and then they go, being racist is not one of them. I feel bad for the cast.
Oh yeah,
especially
terrible.
the kids. They got the two little kids, the
Right.
grandkids.
Yeah.
That was their break.
That
You
was
know?
going to pay for their college education,
You know?
and now their parents are going, great. Now we got to,
Right.
yeah.
That would hurt.
Right. Do you think before you tweet?
I do. I don't think I haven't ever said anything remotely what Roseanne said.
No.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I always like. Sorry about that. A little
You
bright
okay?
on set.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
You
I
look-
always.
you looked really cool, but, yeah.
Thanks.
Some
Okay, I'll
people
go
wear
back
it
to
well.
I'll
Some
go
people
back.
wear it well.
I'll go back.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Go
good.
back. I always think before I press send.
Yeah, and don't you think there really ought to be like a 10-second delay in which the screen comes up and says, really?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that be?
Think this out.
That's right.
Is it worth it?
You sure about this?
You always gotta. It's always like is it worth it? That's what you gotta realize.
Right.
Like for her to make that comment, I think, is it worth it? Really?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
You're in the moment. I get it, but come on, Roseanne.
I know.
Got a TV
I know,
show.
I know.
Let it go.
Speaking of TV, you had a TV show. You had a show on BET about your blended family.
Yeah. The show's canceled, but it's still on demand. You can still watch it on BET on demand.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gone.
Were the kids naturally funny?
Yeah, my son's got it. He's got that gene.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter does too, but she's a little subtle with it. Like she went on a field trip.
Yeah.
And she had the funniest Snapchat. I had to repost it. And I called her to make sure it was okay, and I called the girl she was talking about.
Right.
Because they were friends. She goes, this girl is snoring so loud, I am no longer upset. I'm concerned for her health.
Because I truly, deeply care about her. So some of the episodes of the show, sadly, still on demand though. Gary discovers Kenya, your wife, is secretly flipping houses.
Yeah.
How much of this stuff is set up and fake? I mean, come on.
No,
your show's
it's all
canceled.
real.
Oh,
it's
no,
all
come
real.
on.
All of it. It's
Everybody,
all
it
real,
is
man.
real.
Cameras just roll.
They
We
don't
just
go.
show
They don't
up.
come in and go, what the heck are we going to do this week? And they go, hey, how about she's flipping houses?
No. It's all real.
Hammer, saw, it's going to be great.
It's just amazing how they knew that. It's I call it it's basically somewhat scripted. Like there's certain
Right.
episodes where we gotta let the cameras roll.
Is there anybody in your family that you, really quick, because they're giving us the bums right now.
come on.
Larry's about to kick us out of the studio.
I got sunglasses on.
Well, you
Give
have
us
to
30
say,
more
well, you have to
seconds.
say,
Come on, Larry.
okay, that was not funny. Take two, say this.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. You got to realize you're filming like 18 hours a day.
Yeah,
They got to
yeah.
cut it down to 22 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, my dad got upset because he was on one episode, and when it aired, he was barely on it.
It was like,
he thought it was his
why
moment.
did I waste my time?
Right.
Gary is on stage tonight through Sunday at the Addison Improv.
Oh, yeah, let's pump that.
Right, because the PR guy from the Improv is standing over there going,
Right.
hey,
How about
give me
us?
some love. Find a link to the club and his website on fox4news.com.